All right, Ginny, what you got a fart tale for us?
Yep. At the gym the other day, boys, and farts were running high.
You or just collectively?
Just one of my nearest and dearest. I'm not going to mention his name because he's known for dropping some atomic bombs.
And were you doing legs?
No, to a chest.
Okay.
It's just a very high protein diet he's on at the moment.
Yeah. Because I sometimes get that where like I might be heading over to like anything like the leg press, the calf raises or whatever.
The seat smells a bit.
No, I'm just saying if I've got a hint of needing to go to the bathroom,
Oh, you're not.
you're doing
you
it there.
check. You go and have a test run.
Yeah.
Oh, you go and sit down and
If I'm
see if you
like,
can squeeze that out.
if I'm like, oh, maybe I like in a normal situation I wouldn't be going to the toilet, but then I'm like walking over to the leg press, and I'm
You don't want to push the
anywhere
friendship.
in the realm of possibly going.
That's
I go
enough
and
for
see if trying.
What is the rate in which you then
I've
arrive?
shat myself a lot at the gym.
No, I mean, when you go to the toilet, what is the rate of like actually needing the visit?
Not often. To be honest, I usually go before I go to the gym to avoid this.
That's it. Get it all
But
out.
you never know.
That's right. We were at the footy before we went to the gym, and he got like, what did he get? He got like a
Some
big,
footy franks.
yeah. Wait, what?
Some footy franks.
Yeah, footy franks. Yeah. And then no, like he got like big like burger
Yeah.
and like two of them, and then like half time went by, and then he went and got like wings, like pay like probably spent like $50 on food at Optus Stadium, and just ate this whole tub of wings, like so many more wings than I can comprehend. And then
That's so much food. That's like
Were
more
they
than a
good?
day's worth of food. To have 2 burgers plus wings.
Yeah, 2 burgers is a lot.
that's the bulk, bro. The bulk is
True.
serious to this guy, and so
Okay.
were his farts.
Good
'cause
on him.
We're at the gym, and yeah, just dropped an absolute bombshell. And no, what did he do? He kind of walked off a little bit
Okay.
and then dropped it. And then he said, he was like, "Can you feel the air over there? Like, it feels really hot." And then I walked over into the bomb.
Oh, he got you.
Yeah, it got me good, Joe.
Well, set up.
Got me good. And I was like, wow. I was like, actually, like, revolt. Like, you know, when it's like gag worthy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then, like, you know, you do fart a lot. And like, sometimes you know when you're onto a good one, don't you?
What is this conversation?
Like, you know when you're doing a serious one that everyone's going to smell because it's very stinky, right?
I hold them in.
Okay, but you know when you're doing a
Oh,
fart
yeah.
and it's going to smell bad.
Oh, you know when it's going to be a big one, for
yeah,
sure.
right? But it doesn't really smell bad to you,
Of course.
right? And I always wondered, I was like, how can a fart smell so atrociously bad to everybody else, but not to you personally?
Yeah, especially when it's like, and people do kind of have their own scent. It must be to do with like their gut.
That's right.
What's going on in the
the
gut.
microbiome.
The microbiome is cooking up someone's fart fingerprint.
Because you're famously a self cupcaker. You sneak the old hand down the back of the trousers.
You gotta do
fart
it.
into your own hand and then give it a big chutzpah.
Yeah, like it is funny, right? Like
Or into a jar and save it for later.
farts all smell roughly the same, but if I smelt one of yours, I'd be like, oh, that's revolting. But if I did the same thing, I'd be like, it kind of smells a bit nice.
Yeah, it's odd, hey? But I wonder if but then if you had like a control, would they be like, it smells exactly the same?
Yeah, legit.
Like what degree of,
Yeah.
because it must be different. It must be different, right?
Well, I did some research and I wanted to know why
Oh,
my farts smell okay to me but horrible to other people,
Okay.
and why other people smell horrible to me but okay to them. There's 4 things.
Okay.
4 things here, boys. 1, we got familiarity.
Familiar
Have a
allergy.
4th attempt at that.
Familiarity.
Not
was
it.
good.
That was not it. That still wasn't the word.
Familiarities.
Familiarity. No.
That's
Right.
still not it. No.
You say it.
Familiarity.
that ain't it either.
Familiarity.
Anyway, we got familiarity bias.
That's not it.
right?
We're just like
Familiarity.
busting through the word.
Familiarity. Yeah, familiarity. That sounds weird.
Familiar.
That sounds like a pirate was saying it.
Anyway,
Familiarity.
First up,
Why
we
is
got-
it, how come we can't say it?
Similarity. Familiarity.
that's it.
Familiarity. I don't think it's larity.
There's only one L in there.
Yeah, because it ends with
Familiarity. There's only one L in the word.
Tough word.
Familiarity bias.
For anyone who wondering, we all passed high school and all have university degrees, and we can't say the word familiar.
Send us a voice. If you're listening and you're like, these guys are wrong, send us a voice note.
Who's listening and going, these guys are right? That's
No,
no
what
one.
I mean,
100%
what I mean
people
is
listening.
it's easy to say someone's saying it wrong.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's hard to say it right.
Yeah, okay. You have a try. Regardless of if you think we're right or not, have a try. Send it in. We'll play the best next week.
All right. So first up, we got familiarity bias.
Yeah.
Your brain is wired to find your own bodily smells less offensive, whether it's your own sweat, breath, or farts. It's
This is gross.
psychological quirk called self-adaptation. So you're not constantly like in disgust of yourself, right?
Oh.
And like you're used to the smell, so obviously it's not gonna be that bad. It's like, you know, when you walk in somewhere and you're like, oh, this stinks, but then you're there for 2 hours and you're like, it smells like normal.
Yeah.
you can acclimatise to
That's so
essentially.
I thought, that's what I thought it was. I thought it would be like, if you're sweaty, you would just be so used to it. But I didn't think it'd be like your sweat is fine for you.
Well, apparently it is.
Interesting.
Next up, we've got biological desensitization, which is essentially going off the back of the last point. Your nose becomes desensitized to smells that it encounters often.
Yeah.
So you're used to these smells.
So familiarity again.
Familiarity.
And that's how you say it. That's what I was like, familiarity.
Third up, which is probably my favorite one, you made it. It's all about control. Control and ownership. Like, you made it, so you know where it's coming from.
Yeah.
And there's no surprise, so there's no disgust
Sometimes
reflex.
it's a bit of surprise. Sometimes there's a bit of, whoa. What
Didn't
did
think
I?
that was happening.
Joey's king of the surprise.
But the sense of like control lowers your shock value of the scent.
Yeah.
So you're like,
Okay,
yep,
yeah.
that was meant to
But
come.
even if you gave us a countdown and let one rip, I'd still think it was fucked.
It is awkward when you're in a situation like at work or something and you get hit by it and it's not yours.
Yeah. You're there cupping yourself.
It's not yours and it's like,
Joe, why are you cupping your van?
oh, actually, I was at a social event.
No.
Which is
Pretty
rare
cool,
for
eh?
you.
First
Congrats.
one.
Yeah, pretty good. It was
First and a last.
It was
Did they
months-
catch you cupping?
It was months ago. But someone definitely.
They always
We were
are.
at the back of that fucking
Honky
honky
Tonk
tonk.
Blues.
Yeah, we're out the back there, and it's pretty tight space.
Yeah, toy.
And someone was having dietary digestional issues. Again, not me. But
Were they
so
self
someone was like
cupcaking?
dropping their ass like frequently. And it was hard because like majority of the people in that spot were like in our group. And
Yeah.
then there were a few outsiders.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of.
But then obviously everyone's having a couple drinks, and one of the lads was just like, "Who the fuck keeps farting? It's so bad." And it's like,
And that's when you drop it
it's hard to bring it up in a situation where, like, obviously, if you're out with your friends and you actually fart, you're not like, you're not happy about it happening.
You're not like, sorry guys, that's going to smell in about 10 seconds. Fourth, we've got subconscious monitoring. So some theories suggest our bodies evolved to monitor your own health through smell. So when you smell a fart and it smells off, that's when you are like, oh, it actually stinks because I might have something actually going on inside me, which like a digestive issue or an illness, like irritable bowel syndrome. Something like that. But yeah, I love when people, I don't love when people, but you like so many people fart in mosh pits, to go off the back of what you were saying, the old social fart.
Yeah.
And like we were at Benny's on the weekend and like someone was just dropping them. And like there's no way to tell who it was. Like it's someone near you, obviously. But there's no way to prove it.
You can't.
I just hate this whole conversation. I don't like any conversation around like bodily health. I just think it makes me feel genuinely sick. I can't speak sometimes because I feel a bit for fear of opening my mouth and inviting something in.
Yeah, it does suck. Yeah, when there's so many people. Because there's nothing you can do.
There's
You
nothing.
need like a Sherlock Holmes level detective to find who did it.
Yeah.
Surely it's coming. Surely soon enough, like we're getting a bit of a gas detector. Like you should be able to put glasses on.
Yeah.
And it's like heat thermals. You're like, oops, he's just fucking let one go. He's just let one go.
You reckon if you're in a packed mosh, everyone's like hammered, everyone's having a fucking good time.
Yeah.
And then someone farted. And obviously you're usually in the mosh with like a solid amount of mates.
Yeah.
If all like 8 of your friends
Point at
just
someone.
points on you, it was them.
Well, that's when, that's when.
Well, I
fights
reckon you could get a mob turned on them.
yeah, for
Just
sure.
know you just pick them out at random.
You need a scapegoat for these situations.
You need one. Yeah.